And I'm out again on another frosty morning in Shrewsbury. I did message Dave last night and asked him if he knew any particular details about this route. And he said to me the exact words were, we're just going to wing it. That right, Dave?
That's exactly right, mate.
So we're just going to see what sights we see. And hopefully, if we can see some nice views, I'll try and show you guys as well. We are indeed.
I've seen on Facebook.
Oh yeah, yeah. Do you like them? Like the walks?
Yeah, they're quite good actually.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad.
Yeah, where are you up to today?
To be honest, we haven't got a plan, have we?
No, I was thinking of going towards Uffington, then cutting through this side of Withington.
Yeah. Maybe end up round there. Yeah, maybe. Or somewhere completely different.
Have a good time.
Yeah, you too, guys. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
That's always nice to be recognised in Shrewsbury and someone appreciating the videos. Now, a little story for you guys. When I was about 13, 14 years old, me and my friends used to come down here as teenagers and used to play some stupid games, as you can imagine teenagers do. Don't know if I should mention this in this video, I might even cut this out, but in that field to my right, me and a friend of mine, and if he's watching, he'll remember this quite vividly. We had a couple of pellet guns, as a couple of young lads do, and we were just lying down in the field, shooting some pellets into the water and just watching the water flick up from time to time. And I think the landowner came along and he asked us what we were doing. Obviously, us being two lads with a couple of guns in a field, very suspicious. We actually managed to smooth it off quite well. We said we were sunbathing on our shooting bags, which was a very, very poor excuse. But anyway, that's my boring little story from my childhood. Let me show you what I like to call the Witch's Den, and what me and my friends used to call the Witch's Den. I don't know how well you guys can see down there, but there is like a little brick construction building such thingy. I don't really know what to call it. It's like a little waterway where water can flood through. And one of us used to walk along the top and speak in German as if we're in some kind of World War II movie, where the other two would go underneath and try and hide from the person on top. And I think we just played a little bit too much Medal of Honor, I guess. But yeah, that was our little fun times. A little dog down there having a play. Another one there as well. But now we're coming into a place called Uffington, and I'll show you a little bit more as we get to the main road. In Uffington now, nice little quiet village of Shropshire. And we've got the back entrance to Hormond Hill, just over my left shoulder there. And I'll show you some little views of Uffington, just outside Shrewsbury. It's probably less than a mile away from my front door, actually. But it's a lovely little place, this. And interesting fact for you guys, I actually had my wedding reception at a pub here called the Corbett Arms. Thank you, David, for reminding me. So yeah, the Corbett Arms in Uffington, very good pub. There's a fantastic Sunday lunch. Welcome to Holy Trinity, Uffington. Okay. I don't know. Let's have a look. Yes, it's open. Fantastic. And we're in. Now, I don't consider myself particularly religious. I'd probably call myself a Christian. I'm certainly not devout, but I do love the architecture on these old churches. I'll just show you a little feature that I've just seen now, some coloured stained glass in the top here. Do you consider yourself a particularly religious man?
Not really, no.
Okay.
No, I wouldn't put myself into that category.
Yeah.
But I think when somebody's at their despair and at their desperate time in life, I reckon secretly there's a bit of a... Please,
Yeah, I totally agree in that, yeah. Can we get down to the river, do you think?
I reckon we can try.
This is the view from the back of Uffington Church. Probably what once was quite a bit of field there before the river started, but not today. And that is Uffington Church. What have you seen, Dave?
Little waterfall. It's only a tiny one, but
Let's see if I can pop my camera through the hole.
Very nice.
Let's have a look.
And have a barbecue with.
Wow, that does look lovely and picturesque. And this, guys, is Downton Hall, not Downton Abbey, not to be confused with Downton Abbey, the popular BBC. It is BBC, isn't it? Downton Abbey.
I don't watch that crap, mate. But
Who knows? Oh, he's got his map out.
Yeah, look at this, the famous map we all see. Look at that, still got battlefield injuries.
For anyone who hasn't seen, I totally recommend going and watching the Escaping Lockdown video. It's in the thumbnail. Please go and watch that halfway through. Dave takes a little bit of a spill.
Yeah. And if you want to see me get my own back on Brendan, make sure you hit that subscribe button, because when we're allowed back out camping, we're dragging him out as well. So hit that subscribe button.
I'm sure it won't be long before I do take a tumble or Dave pushes me. Just come into Upton Magna now from a different direction. I'll just show you around us some of the lovely architecture of these countryside homes. Real country life.
Village Hall up here on the left.
Oh yes, yeah, what's a
Parties there before.
common sight actually in a couple of English, British countryside villages is the community hall. Do you reckon there's a snooker table in there?
Probably aren't, no. My first snog with was a girl just there.
Your first kiss?
Yeah.
Hang on, mate, this is a particularly important moment. You can't just walk past
It's a right little throwback.
What was it? Was it like a countryside dance, was it?
No, mate, I was only 12.
Okay. Well, you started young, mate.
It was like a youth club party going on, it was.
Yeah. So describe to us the scene. What happened? Walk us through the steps, mate. Come on, let's have a walk down memory lane.
Okay, so she was already 18 with her friends,
yeah,
sipping on a Panda Pop. I was having a 0% shandy, and come out, and we obviously knew what was going to happen.
Yeah.
We were
at 12,
shy.
You knew what was going to happen.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Knew the signs, didn't I? You see.
Okay.
And then
right.
just in the corner there, man.
This was Dave's first ever kiss. This is where it all started, mate.
It was, yeah. Yeah, man, nothing's changed. Christ.
All exactly the same.
Yeah, like a little youth club party it was.
It tends to be the way in these places, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
The community halls. It doesn't change for 20 years.
Just used to be here.
Yeah, yeah.
That was it. There's the back hatch as well, where they were serving the drinks.
Yeah, a little tuck shop.
You got it, man. You got it. 20p for a Panda Pop.
Mars bars 30p.
Yeah. How times change, eh?
How times change, yeah. You struggle to get a Panda Pop for underneath 80 pence now, wouldn't you?
You would, yeah.
The good old days where a cone of fish and chips, well, cone of chips was 60p, wasn't it? Remember those days?
Yeah.
60p cone of chips.
I remember a point as well where you used to walk into like a spa shop or a village shop.
Yeah.
And you used to get them little sweets called blackjacks or fruit salad. And they were 1p
yes.
and 2p.
Yeah, yeah, 1p and 2p,
Don't
yeah.
see them anymore.
No, you don't see them anymore at all. I'll just show you around us now as we walk through this little street in Upton Magna. Anybody fancy the quiet country life? Have a look at some properties around here. And that, I believe, is a traditional thatched roof. Wow. If it works, it works. Certainly fits in with the local architecture. What a lovely home. But I appreciate you guys joining me in these difficult times and sticking around and watching these videos. Although they may seem somewhat a little bit repetitive. It's a difficult time we're all going through in lockdown at the moment. But I'm glad to be able to do these walks by myself and with Dave and just clear my head a little bit. I think it's so important, isn't it, to come out and clear your head and just talk to somebody else. I mean,
absolutely,
like you were saying to me before, the only other person that Dave's spoken to this week, apart from his immediate family, I think one other work colleague, is myself. You know, we went on a walk last week and I'm the only other real contact that you've had, essentially.
Yeah, yeah.
And the same goes for myself as well. So it's very important to be able to have, you know, a good friend that you can come out with and do a few walks with, get some exercise, have a bit of banter backwards and forwards, obviously socially distanced. But yeah, I can't advocate that enough. If if you guys are feeling it a little bit mental health wise, get out, get a friend, and if you haven't got a friend, then watch these videos. And just come out and experience the great outdoors with us. Right, so Dave successfully made it over the fence there. You got your camera rolling?
Hell yeah.
Good man. Right, let me have a go at this. Jesus. Okay. What is that? Oh! Is he gonna fall? Okay, here we go. There we go, all good. My time hasn't come yet, mate. Some different scenery now along our walk. And we're out of the little villages, we're off the road, and we're into little woodland. I've never been to before. You ever walked through this woodland before, Dave?
Never.
Never?
Never been through here.
Can you imagine this all laden with snow? How beautiful it would be.
Oh, it'd be nice. Nice frosty morning as well.
Yeah. Nice to get off the beaten track sometimes and come into little places like this. No road noise either, Dave.
Nothing.
Just silent. They found us, Dave.
Get down. Quite low.
It is quite low. That's one from RAF Shrewsbury, I suspect. Right, guys, well, there wasn't really a plan to today's walk, to be fair. It wasn't really a final end point as such. It was more just a little bit of a countryside walk, show you guys some nice scenes, walk in some different places that we haven't been to before. Thank you once again for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video.